Comics with Colors here, back with this week's haul. I got a decent sized stack. Not a whole lot of new books. Remember my last video, at some of my contest entries, I said I was gonna probably be dropping a bunch of new issue stuff just because of the price tags. You know, $4, $5, $6 books. So yeah, roamed around a bit this week, maybe 2-3 days. Picked up some cool books. So we'll start off with the stuff that was on my poll from Wednesday. First book is Amazing Spider-Man issue 13. Haven't got around to reading it yet. At some point I will. I've been enjoying the story so far, so looking forward to seeing that, or reading that, sorry. Moon Knight issue 11. I don't actually read this. This is just, I just give this to one of my buddies. I just keep it on my pull. Me being the Deadpool guy. Deadpool's Art of War issue 4. I like this miniseries too. It's a cool cover. He's surfing on the waves there. So, and the last one, it's my daughter's favorite character, Harley Quinn number 9. So yeah, that's it for my pull for 1 week. So went from quite the amount to down to about 4 books. I think I got 2 books next week, maybe 3 at the most. So next I got some back issues. Actually, I got a pile of back issues, so try and start with some of the newer stuff and then go toward the older stuff. First one is Aliens, the Deadliest of the Species vs. Predator. This is issue 1, I believe. It's signed by Jackson Geiss. I don't even know who that is. I think he's the writer. Maybe not. But it is signed, and it's well, 1 of 5,000, if you can see up in the corner here. This is 1751 of 5,000, and I got the COA too. I just thought it was kind of cool, so I picked it up. Was at Toy Traders, and then I saw this. It was like $4. I think it was like 2. So I think some of the stuff was cheaper than what it said on the tag. So I just picked it up. I don't even collect it. I just throw it in my box. If I do see stuff on someone's video or whatever, I'll usually just pick it up, leave it in my box, and then see for future if maybe there's something I can trade for it. So yeah. Haven't put a lot of these in the Mylar yet. Some of them I have. This is Venom issue 18. This is part 5 of Twist. This is Scotty Young cover and pencils. So I think my son picked up 16 a few weeks back. He pulled it out of the same store, out of one of the boxes. So I was rummaging through the boxes this week, and then I saw this. It is a Scotty Young and Delgado, it says. Yeah, Delgado cover. This is from my buddy at work again. He was looking for this, Heroes for Hire. Issue 12, I believe this is the 2011 series, I want to say. Not 100% sure. So don't quote me on it. Deadpool Max, issue 12. Because I'm a Deadpool fan, I just, you know, I think it was 50% off, $1.95, so it was like $1. I just picked that up. Now, this I've been seeing in a bunch of people's videos. I've seen them, you know, a while back and recently again. It was only $1, so because I remembered it on a bunch of people's videos, I said, oh, what the hell? Might as well just pick it up. And then let's get into the next pile here. I'm already running out of space and I just started. Majority of this stuff is from that one store, Toy Traders. So trying to complete my Spawn stuff. So I got me a Curse of Spawn number 9. These are all like dollar issues. So yeah, I just saw that one and picked it up. Now I'm almost 100% sure I have this issue, issue 12, but for whatever reason, I was going through my box, I couldn't find it, so I picked up another one. It was only $1. And then issue 19. I picked up issue 19, so I don't have 19. And then issue 20. Issue 21. I already had issue 22. Issue 23. Issue 24. And then issue 31. So I think that gives me 1 to, I want to say like 1 to about 36. Maybe even 40. That I've completed straight through. Plus I have stuff from like, you know, the hundreds and a couple from the 60. But yeah, so still chipping away slowly at my Spawn run. If I can find them for cheap. Most of the places I go, they're charging like $4 a Spawn book. When I went to Toy Traders, it was only $1 a book. So yeah, I was happy to find them all for $1 instead of me paying $4. Next one. So now we get into some older stuff. So first we got Giant Man and the Incredible Hulk, Tales to Astonish 64. Silly glare. There we go. It's a little better. Maybe if I turn this thing sideways. Oh, look at that. Got rid of the glare. Yeah, I just, you know, kind of looking toward the back issue stuff, trying to get out of the new stuff. Just it's so bloody expensive, the new stuff, for not a whole lot, right? So, and then I got Hawkman number 16 and Hawkman number 19. There's a bunch of ticks and stuff on it, but whatever. Now, these next few here, I don't even collect these either, but when I got them, the guy just threw them in, so I don't remember what the numbers are. I know that if I open them and look inside, it'll tell me what issues they are, but they're Gold Key Comics. Robot Fighter, Magnus. They do look kind of cool though, so they are pretty ratty looking. But yeah, so I have no idea what issues they are. I think one's a 42, and then some other ones. Yeah, like I said, I don't collect these again either, but you know, if someone's gonna give me some comics, I won't pass them up. So if anyone's looking for these and they may want to trade or something, let me know. Yeah, there's 3 of them there. So now this next book, I'm not actually sure. Now I've seen it in videos, and it's this one here, Swamp Thing issue 7. Was it Bernie Wrightson? So when I look at the guide stuff, it says volume 1 number 7's worth like $100 if it's near mint, which obviously this isn't near mint. It's a pretty nice copy still, but it's definitely not near mint. But when I opened the book, it says volume 2, so I thought, oh, maybe it's a reprint or something, but I honestly don't know enough to tell you what it is. So I have seen this in a bunch of videos. It is a pretty cool book. I think I don't know, I picked it up for under $10, I believe. I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that one was under $10. More old stuff here. Tales of Suspense 92, Captain America and Iron Man. Copy's okay. I think it is pretty, when I opened it, actually on the back, it's like brown now, the pages. So not a fantastic copy, but good enough to go into my collection for now. Trying to beef up the Silver Age stuff in my collection. I'm trying to get away from the new stuff, unless, of course, I really like it. So, and then I got Tales of Suspense $91. The corner is, you know, pretty beat up here, and then down on the bottom here. So those two are both, I think, like, you know, $5-6 maybe. And then this one, Fantastic Four, Hulk versus the Thing. I just thought it was kind of cool. I just kind of pick up whatever. I don't care if they're filler issues, not filler issues. I just stuff into my collection, make sure that I feel comfortable paying what it is. Corners are pretty beat up on this one. There's like an ink blotch up here. In the corner down on the bottom there's it's chewed up a bit. So next one is The Incredible Hulk 110. Another nice Silver Age book. I picked this one mainly just because of the cover. I believe this is Herb Trimpe, I want to say. It says Trimpe and Severin. Just the red really stood out. Obviously the green and the purple and the blue go really well together, so I figured I'd pick that one up. And then I got this, first appearance of Havoc, X-Men 58. Happy to add this to my collection. I mean, I don't have no crazy ass keys or nothing like that, but if I do see some stuff, I try and pick it up, because I mean, all these prices of comics are just going up, and I know we all want to wait till, you know, we can find the best price and be patient. And, you know, I try and be patient with some of the stuff, but then I wonder, how long can you wait before something just becomes more expensive than when you saw it? So yeah. And then I got X-Men 31. I haven't done a lot of research on the books, honestly. I've been a little lazy. I came home, put some of them in Mylar, and then you know, kind of flipped through them just to check to make sure the pages weren't too brown, and then kind of put them off to the side, and then, you know, read them and do my research after. So I mean, I've been adding a bit to my X-Men collection. Don't know why. I mean, I was never really into X-Men as far as collecting, but I don't know, I just love the covers and stuff. There's, you know, some obviously wear on the spine. The corners aren't too bad. I mean, they're still fairly sharp. Interior is pretty good still. So now I think the rest of the books are all Spider-Man books, so go from highest number down. Amazing Spider-Man 198. Picked this up just solely for the Mysterio on the cover, so yeah, don't really have too much to say about it. This one also, Amazing Spider-Man 173. Having a good time actually reading the older Spider-Man stuff, just the amount of content that's inside it, so I've been picking up a little more. Trying to get a couple little, you know, story arcs, so I can read the stories. I've been enjoying picking them up, and I've been enjoying reading them. I picked this one up here too, Amazing Spider-Man 166. I really like the cover of the Christmas, all the wreath and all the stuff. It almost looks like it should be hanging on your wall during Christmas time. Yeah, so I just ended up picking that one up. And then I picked up Amazing Spider-Man 75. I've seen this in a few people's videos, but I mean, like, I guess as long as it's Silver Age Spider-Man, it probably should be in your collection. I mean, if you can afford it at the time. So, yeah, I saw it and I just looked at it for a bit and said, oh, you know what the hell? I really like this cover. I'm just going to end up picking it up. And then Amazing Spider-Man 67. This is a John Romita Sr. cover. I've seen this in a lot of stuff, and I just, you know, I don't know what's with those hands, but I just love looking at this. Is a few issues, I guess, for whatever reason. I mean, the staples are tight in here. The book's in fairly decent condition, but it looks like someone tried to staple into it for whatever reason. There's like a couple up here, a couple down here, a couple down here. Don't know why people do that to their books. It makes me want to cry when I see it. So I saw this book, just love the cover, and then ended up picking it up. And then the last book that I picked up for this week was, I think it's Kingpin PKR 316. I saw it in his video, and then I was out floating around, and I saw that. Now this is a really nice cover. Not a lot of damage and whatnot to it. Corners are still pretty good. Little bit of spine stuff there. I think there's like one here, one here. Staples look okay. Interior's okay. See the corner up here. It's not too bad. This is the first cover appearance of Mary Jane Watson. So I mean, I saw it in his video, and I just happened to be roaming around, and then I saw it, so I picked it up, and it said first appearance of Brainwasher, or the brand of the Brainwasher, whatever the heck that is. But it turns out the Brainwasher is actually Kingpin. So yeah, I've been dipping my way into the Silver Age goodness. Really enjoy the old school stuff. I'm enjoying reading the stories inside them. I probably like them better than I like most of the new stories now. So I mean, that's going to be my main focus, I think. If I am picking up back issues, try and get into the older stuff, as long as they're reasonably priced. Nothing's too crazy. I mean, if it just costs too much money, I can't be bothered. But if it's going to cost me 4 new books, so I mean, if I had bought 4 new books and it was $20, and I find an old book for $20, I'd probably rather spend the $20 on the old book now, because there's just not enough content and stuff inside the new ones. And I mean, $5 for a new book, that's just ridiculous. And I mean, with the Spawn 250 coming out, that's a $6 book. So I mean, it's supposed to be a pretty big book, but it's damn well $6, so that's a little on the ridiculous side. But that's my haul from this week. Not sure if I'm gonna have much of a haul next week. I don't have too much coming in. If it's only 1 or 2 books, I might just skip it. If I find a couple back issues, I may do one. But I believe my my sidekick Skylander comes out next week, so may just put up her review video for the week. That may be it. So thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and hope you all have a great day.